A year ago today, I was standing in Yellowknife, Canada, Northwest Territories, having finished a workshop on something called the Giant Mine. And at the Giant Mine, I learned that we were going to be leaving thousands of tons of arsenic that had been separated from its gold, and we had trashed the landscape. And we were going to leave this to the 10,000th generation. And the work that I had been doing and others had been doing on that led me to know, and others, that we were so far beyond leaving something to the 7th generation, and we had no right. And we had not fulfilled our responsibility. And I knew that we could gather together and change the future together. We owe it to future generations. We owe it to bring the wisdom that is in you, each of you, uniquely, on behalf of those to come of all species, even the future generations of the rocks. They will be here. I believe it is the rocks and the water that will heal the Giant Mine in the end. And here we are, gathered together to launch a civil rights movement for future generations. You who care for more than yourself, who have a basis in yourself, knowing that you have been brought here at this time to serve a call, to answer a call. Our grandmothers and grandfathers have done this. We had the civil rights movement. We abolished slavery. And now we call for the soul of the nation and for this world, for humanity. It is our turn to step up and say what the future will be. And on behalf of us all, we claim the right, the sacred right, to be beloved ancestors. You and I together. I cannot do that alone, and you cannot do it alone. But together we can. Together we can. And so this weekend, we hope that Congresswomen and men, we will be the shadow government. And shadow in the sense of shelter from too hot a sun. Shelter, we will be shelter in that shadow government for all those beings to come together. And we will listen to the great wind, the air conditioning system, and be glad for some forms of technology that makes us more comfortable. It is our goal not to have oppositional technologies that are at war with the life on this planet, but that can make music with us, that we can make music with this sweet earth. I want to speak about men. We have marvelous men, some that we invited personally to be here, many who have come because they've answered a call, and that is to be sacred witnesses. There are many ways to be a witness. But we've invited them here, and they will be participating fully as full members of our gathering. They will be participating in all the activities, and there will be a couple of places where they will be set aside and seated in a special place to be recognized and honored as our witnesses for the women who will be doing this work. That will be in the deliberations of the Congress. They will be witnessing. And then on Sunday, they will be presenting a witness statement. We are trying a new dance together as men and women. We are trying something so entirely new. And this is such a different kind of idea. And we are so grateful that they're willing to experiment with us in this, even to hearing the new music, isn't it? Dancing to the new music. Who knows what we're going to end up singing and being and doing together. But we wanted you to know that they are going to be sitting next to you and not hitting the microphone like I just did. But they will be sitting next to you and doing all of these sorts of exercises and activities right with us. And then there will be some times when they will be seated in those places of honor with us. So that you know, they don't look funny at a man you know, that Y chromosome that's right here with us. So I welcome you, the men among us, for your courage in being the minority in this particular event. We're so glad you're here. Our life would not be complete without you. And the women who planned this knew that the Council of All Beings would be incomplete without men. So we are so glad. You know, we are carrying future generations, women, and we carry future generations in our bodies. And we are carrying male and female. We are carrying more than binary in us. So what a great gift that we can be together.